I think everybody needs something that's going to get them outside, get them setting goals, and get them feeling better about themselves. Whether it's a hand cycle, a racing wheelchair, swimming, whatever the piece of adaptive equipment you need to get doing something outside of just pushing a wheelchair, I think is important, because setting goals and accomplishing them is going to make you stronger mentally. It's going to make you realize there's still things in life that are worth it. One of the biggest things I learned on getting on a hand cycle, I remember I was training for my ride out in Montana, and it was around here in St. Paul, and it was my longest ride at that time, and it was a 39-mile ride. My average speed was exactly 10 miles an hour for the average over the entire ride. At that point, the highest average I had was like a 9.7 mile an hour average. And I just did probably 10 more miles more than that ride. So to get your highest average on your longest ride, those usually don't link up together. But once I saw that, and the average is my most important thing. That just means that I worked that much harder. That's my whole goal, is the highest average possible. And once I saw that, I was just flooded with all the, actually not even the same, they were more intense. The emotions that I was feeling were more intense than anything I ever got able-bodied, because the amount of work that it took to get to that point again, to have that feeling again. And I realized at that moment that life isn't about the piece of gear you use to make whatever hobby it is that you're into happen. It's about the emotions that you're chasing and that hobby's just giving you those emotions. So I realized that it doesn't matter if I'm doing it with my arms, or if it's on 3 wheels and I'm laying down, or if it's a able-bodied bike. None of that matters. It's all about how you feel when you're done with a ride and while you're doing it. And that's when it opened up my mind that I can do anything I want now. I just need the right piece of gear to make it happen and not feel. Originally, I thought a hand cycle was a sign of weakness. 3 wheels, you can't balance. You're pedaling with your arms. Your legs don't work. You're disabled. I didn't know what the possibilities were with it or how hard people hit it. And that moment made me realize how much there is still to be offered in life. And that's a pretty unreal thing to learn when you think literally everything's been stripped away. And I think everybody can find that if they get back at it and start setting goals. It doesn't have to be physical. Maybe it's your goals to go back to school and get a degree in law. I think that's going to give you the same thing. Some people work their brains, some people work their bodies. I've just naturally been leaning towards the body side of things. And so most important thing, I think, is just people getting a piece of gear. That means they're going to get out and have fun again.
Visit us at EasyStand.com. EasyStand.
Standing made easy.